I got my first bag of leek rice last week. Trying to find out what it tastes like, but I'll let everybody know. That's the made in Nigeria, 100% Nigeria rice. I got
there's been lots of support from the central bank with the AMCO borrowing program and other agencies as well. So they're really trying to revamp rice production specifically because, like I said, it's a major staple in Nigeria, and there's lots of opportunities in that sector.
So you think the vice president or the president was right when he said they put a very small committee together on agriculture to look at the intervention fund, including the Anchor Borrowers Program, to refine it, this process, and make sure that perhaps it spreads more across other subsectors within the agri sector itself?
Yes. So it's a slow, but like he mentioned a couple of times, it's a slow but steady process. But then there are certain policies in place. We're not going to see the effect immediately, but in the very long term, we see all these policies play out, and we're seeing production of certain commodities improving. So good thing is that there's been lots of awareness in terms of, especially in the agricultural sector, and it's something that major players, investors are coming in as well. The most especially, they are looking for very favorable credit facilities and interest rates to somewhat encourage local investors to come in and help.
On top of my plate of rice is a very nice piece of chicken.
Yes.
And that brings us to poultry. And you say you like both chicken and turkey. So that's another point. With so much domestic chicken running around on the streets and everywhere, why is it so still? Why do we still need to import a chicken, to be more specific? I'm particular about chicken. I grew up on a farm. We had chickens.
So you have the producers and you have the guys that just pay, want to get it cheaper and sell at a higher, at a higher rate in the market. And like the president said, they've reached back to rice. He said that like the vice president stated, there's some sort of high levy on rice importation. So what these guys do is and in the neighboring countries is somewhat lower. So they import it there and they're smuggling it through the bag just to, get extra profit. But so far, he's set up a committee to make sure they tackle this. And I like the fact that
poultry is an issue.
Yeah.
Can't we just grab a chicken?
No, it's definitely not the same. You have to, it's massive. There are various types. You have to do
the birds.
Yes, there's the processing, there's the packaging, and there's the preservation as well. So not just the ones that run in the street, no.
But is it difficult to just run a poultry? I just got a chicken, give them some feed, you give them some water.
Yeah, but you have to make sure you're feeding a large population, not just a very small crowd. So it's a massive investment. And chicken is something we eat this on a regular, so it's not just the one of commodities essential.
And we love chicken in this environment.
Yes,
I know that. I can attest to that. So part of the menu that the vice president has is the tomato that makes sure that allows the poultry to season very well. Maybe I'm doing something on a cooking show. I need to do. I think I'm getting the money in the kitchen this morning. So why is the tomato business we're still running with the processing that the Dangote and the rest are looking at in Kano, and whether we can have enough tomato, if I can grow a little bit of that in my backyard?
So from what I understand, it seems like the tomato puree processing in Nigeria, it's gaining some sort of attraction due to the tuta absoluta and the issues we had with the tomato industry a couple of years ago. So he's trying to allude that to the fact that we're seeing progress in there and we can still achieve progress in rice and poultry.
Okay, so let's look at the prices. 50 kg of tomato, current price is 8,000, one year low 8,000, 1 year high 28,000. That must be during the recession, was it?
Yes.
It was sometime last year?
Yes.
Okay.
There's the planting season and there's the harvest season.
Of planting season. Okay,
yeah.
So that's a 50 kg. I don't need 50 kg because I'm not sure where I can store it.
Typically, all the food that we track, if you look at the food basket, we're seeing prices are somewhat sticky downwards, but there are some domestic commodities like yam and tomato that move. We are seeing some price adjustments. Yam is down to, a small tuber is down to 400. Tomato is somewhat stable. We are seeing price of rice go up very marginally, obviously, as we approach the festive season. So everyone is trying to buy bags for hampers, for celebrations, and people are buying ahead. So that's where we're seeing. This is the rice
that the Agri Minister says is looking at 9,000 naira per bag by December, and December starts on Friday, and it's going to be a public holiday most likely.
Yes.
Yes. So market price of rice started going up little by little.
Well, there's the lake rice. the lick rice, I believe, and there's the other, like I said, there's a wide variety of rice in the market. So you have the very high-end price ones, and you have the, ones for lower prices. Depends on what the consumer wants.
But we need to worry about the quality. Some folks says some rice, when you cook it in a local parlance, it enters water. What
yes,
does that mean?
It's quite sticky. Yes, it's not as it's not like other rice. But
with so much starch in it.
I'm not sure how it works, but yes, you're right. There are various varieties of rice in the market. But then they said from our research, they've improved seedlings, and so we have high quality seedlings. So we expect to see high quality rice.
Okay, let's see how things go.
Yeah.
Let's just leave that for now. We have a lot to talk about. Maybe next time we'll be talking about the power sector.
Okay.
There are quite a bit of things that are happening there. The Vice President says there is no tariff hike yet, but subsidy will have to go somehow. Thank you very much, Ada.
Thank you.
An economist and research analyst.